YouTube, hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. We are on day number 14, and we ended just before we got into some of the juicy bits in the last episode. So hope you all enjoyed it. I know that was a bit of a shorter episode. Today's probably going to be about the same length, maybe a little bit longer, but that's okay. We got to make do with what we can. So appreciate y'all watching. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe for more Final Fantasy 16 content. And hey, if you have been enjoying the Final Fantasy 16 content so far, I have been holding off on shorts on YouTube so far because I didn't want to spoil anybody unnecessarily. Once I get done with the game, I'll feel like I've been I think I've taken my time with it so far. So I'm going to start uploading some shorts up onto YouTube as well. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because you're going to love the shorts. There's a lot of great clips that are going to be converted over to shorts. You're going to love it. Appreciate y'all, YouTube. We'll see you in a bit. To attempt to progress here, and we're going to see what the internet does. If we continue dropping frames, there's a strong chance I switch to just TFT for now. Yeah, that's a fair point, Larry. That's a fair point. Mostly because I don't want frames dropping while I'm playing this game. I just don't. I don't want the experience to be fucking muddled by bad internet. I'd rather just wait it out until tomorrow and hopefully things clear up. But, yeah. So hopefully it sticks around. Hopefully it's okay. But, yeah. Yeah, holiday sales are going to be interesting. I mean, this game in particular is going to depend on PS5 availability, right? Like we talked about right now, as it stands today, this game has sold over 3 million copies, and that was as of like the release date, right? So God knows what they actually finished at. But like, because that was back in June that they had those figures. So like the fact is that they sold 10% of what PS5s are in the market, is how much market share they have in the market right now. 10% of the consoles is insane. That's insane. Like, because this isn't one where like people would buy multiple copies, right? Now some people may have, and that might skew the data by like a fraction of a percent. But like, that's absurd. To put it in perspective, Final Fantasy VII Original over the course of the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 sold like, I think it was 15 million copies, right? We decided, which was like almost 5%, and that was unheard of, right? Like, that's absurd. That's assumed that it's in almost every household someone has Final Fantasy VII somewhere. That's insane. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, 5% is a lot. Yeah, when it releases on PC, it's gonna soar past the PS5 sales. Soar past it. Because dumbasses like me that already own it are gonna buy it again, right? And that probably makes up at least 20% of the people who already have it on PS5, I would argue, probably. So like, they're all gonna buy it again. So assume that 600,000 of the 3 million that already have it are buying it again on PC, right? And then when they do buy it again on PC, then you're looking at what? Like, the entire other rest of the gaming market space? Like, because assuming it's on Steam, not on Epic, because Epic has its own share of issues as far as like getting a market share, for reasons that we will not discuss or get into today, because number one, I'm not knowledgeable, and number two, I don't care. But regardless, the point is that like, if it go on Steam and it does like any type of success, you would have to imagine it sells at least probably 3 million again, at least. I would assume, right? And I think that's probably fair. And that's just at full price. That's before holidays and stuff. Like, if this comes out around Christmas, like around the holiday season, holy shit. On PC? Imagine it releases a week and a half before Christmas. Woo! That'd be pretty smart. That'd be pretty smart. Then you drop Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in March. The following March. Be pretty smart. Okay, so, ooh, look, he's almost full pedigree. Wow. Millennial Decay? Ecliptic Howl? Howling Moon? Smite of Rage? And Banish. From the Blood of Fenrir. That's super cool. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna keep moving. Let's try to
find those survivors.
Make a little bit of progress. How'd they find me? Shut up. Yeah, that's fair.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Run! Don't let them die. Uh-oh.
They've been routed.
Oh man, they're weak too. Quick, use the flames of rebirth. That will heal them.
They're wearing Waluda.
It did not. It did not. Fido. Haha. All right, you toxic ass. Now what'd you learn, you bitch? Do this. Yeah. I'm not really too worried about the trophies in this game, honestly. I've noticed over time that Final Fantasy trophies tend to be a little bit ridiculous. You know, like the Final Fantasy IX trophy where you have to jump rope 1,000 times. I'm good. I have better things to do, you know? Listen, I'm trying to be kind, okay? Like... Got him. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I'm really enjoying the whatever it is after the post game and shit, if I'm really enjoying the post game or the second playthrough or whatever, then maybe I'll get the platinum. But generally speaking, I usually don't go for the platinum in most games. Which is why, like, when I got the platinum in Theater Rhythm, why that means a lot, right? Like, to me in particular. I recognize that other people may do that a little bit more often than I do, but I don't. Oh, I can imagine. Fine. Whee! Goodbye. Yeah. See, that's just not, it's just not worth it. Yeah, it's just not worth it. And like, good on you for getting it done. Like, that's awesome. For real. I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, but I'm never, like never in my life. I will not do that. Right.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Well, I think you know the answer to that, Clive. Dickhead dog. Yeah, and I totally get that, right? Like, because it gives you something to, it gives you a reason to replay a game that you enjoyed, right? All right, dramatic. Does the double attack. Hey, can you get off the fucking stairs, please? Yeah. And I probably will. We'll see. Like I said, I'm enjoying this, playing it at my pace, so like I'm probably just gonna keep the Breath of Fire, Badge of Metal, Berserker Ring, yep. Isn't that the same attack that the Magus Sisters lookalike had? There we go. Yeah, there was a hunt that was it was 3 of those type of enemies, but it was the Magus Sisters names just made into male names. We just did that hunt, was it last time we played this or the time before that? I forget. But yeah. I think they used the same attack. Fair. And how much I did, I suppose. Pop, pop, pop. Nope. Let's do this. Oh, did you? Yeah. I know I have it, but like, I don't know. I'm enjoying the combat enough. Pop. Anything else hiding around here? No. Yeah, it is. It's fun linking the different iconic abilities together.
That sounded big.
Ah, gotcha.
Joshua and Jill must be busy.
That's a big fish. Yeah. I don't know, when it said it was doing things automatically, I just took it as like an accessibility tool and I just didn't bother. played Bayonetta as well. Oh, I disagree with you, but that's fine. That's fine. You can. We don't agree on a lot, I've noticed. And that's okay. Right. As long as everybody's having fun, I don't care. It doesn't harm anybody. I think the Bayonetta games are fun. We are on the internet. How dare we not have the same opinion?
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
You sure about that, Clive? All these orcs? I don't know. A mega wega gasp. That was so funny. No, but it should be. Maybe I'll get a commission. That would be fun. That was so funny. God. That's lived rent-free in my head all day. Right. So funny.
Where are they?
Well, this looks like an arena.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Why? Nope. They're Ultima's creations. And they're really weak, too. Super low level.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Yeah, and I still don't even have any idea what that is. I just assume it's New Game Plus. I have no idea. I'm nowhere close to that, I assume, so. But time will tell.
You've caused quite the commotion.
I do try.
But
Thank
then
you.
I would expect no less from you.
Nice armor.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness.
Cool looking sword, but I've got
They
two.
are pure. They are divine.
What does this remind me of? Where like they removed
They are
will.
all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward.
I kinda am too, to be honest with you.
Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
My camera, I just realized, is in the spot it normally is for Banjo-Kazooie. Let me move that so y'all can see the health bar. Yeah, I've been doing a Banjo-Kazooie playthrough over on YouTube. The first playthrough. There we go. That's fair. Time to get. Oops. That's really.
Nice try.
Forgive me if my performance seems uninspired.
It does a little.
It's just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes!
Sit down. Shut up. Drop the tornado. Drop the phoenix or the flames of rebirth. Man's got fire lasers. It's true. Dodged a little early. Okay. He doesn't do a lot of damage. Ah, too early again.
There's a good boy.
With all the wind he produces.
One is seldom enough.
Would you not agree? Actually, I wouldn't.
Ooh.
Nice try.
You're not wrong. I'm not sure if that was what they were going for or not, but tornado time. Oh, did it say be it? I tried to counterattack that instead of Okay. I guess I would also shoot a laser when there was a smoke screen, so I'm not that mad, but... Kinda lame, dog. You're almost gone. I'll do a high potion just to be on the safe side. Goodbye. I don't think so. Not that I can remember. Sanguine insignia. Some more wurite that we won't use.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Is he dead? Should probably make sure.
Clive!
Respectfully, should probably make sure.
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
Dang.
It was over before.
We're all too late. What's wrong?
Yeah.
Nothing. I hope.
Someone just cut that whole building in half. Oh dear, it's Odin.
Soon, Mythos.
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Right? Dramatic. Kind of making you look like a fool right now, Clive.
Impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
Nope. Just leave, Clive. Like, just leave.
Your Majesty, my purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion
More
of
beans?
free will to
Amal, thank you so much for the raid.
Greatness.
Welcome on in, Raiders.
Truly.
Those that don't know me, my name is G Mundy. Call me G Mundy. You can call me Gary, whichever you prefer. Currently playing through Final Fantasy 16. So if you're pausing for spoilers, I am pausing here just in case you're trying to sneak away from spoilers. I totally understand it. Appreciate you popping by with the raid regardless. Amal, hope you had a great stream. Welcome on in. Doing great, Venusaur. How are you? How was your stream, Amal? I didn't know you streamed. I want to make sure I give you a follow. I didn't realize you streamed. How was your stream? I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm mostly an open book. Playing RE4. Okay, cool. Fun. Are you enjoying the professional mode? We've been having some internet issues today, so hopefully things are like, knock on wood, right? Hopefully things are okay. Well, yeah, welcome in, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, no trouble.
One that must be excised.
Just finished beating Krauser. Nice.
Try it.
Damn. Yeah, no worries, Maul. Uh-oh.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
That song was very good.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Torgo's got the sword.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
No shot. Oh, good. Sometime later. Okay, great. Right? It's so good.
Right.
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own.
Right?
The rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
You're awake.
My boy,
Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
No promises.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
She's been taken prisoner then.
See the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones that Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Off we go. He sure does. Somebody's got to. A song of hope.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
And he may. But first, crafting. Up.
So what do I owe the honor? What do you want?
A rune blade +1.
Should last you a good while.
I will save you, but I must knit. That's a fair point. I feel like that's fair, right? Only right.
Yeah, that should do you.
There we go. Rune belt is not better right now, but maybe better when we upgrade it.
Right.
Same with the rune crescents. Rune crescents actually are better right now. That's a fair point. It may have been the people of Martha's Rest that put it on the chocobo, maybe. But yeah, I don't know why Gav doesn't wear it. It's a good point. Yeah, I don't know.
Should last you a good while.
All right, let's reinforce the rune crescents.
Yeah, that should do you.
Reinforce the rune belt. It is still worse than what we have on right now. So we'll leave the whatever we have on right now. It lowers defense by 3 and we get 1 more HP.
Anything else?
Not that big of a deal.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Yeah, all right. Not one of my favorite designs, but again, pretty good design. I like the weapon design in this game. It's been pretty good. Yeah. Woo!
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
Sure.
All right.
Them rumours Wet Legs were spreading.
Oh.
Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. To satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, Made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap.
Get bodied.
He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest gem in the twins.
Just not right. It's true.
That's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest damn. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Duly noted. Can I shop now? Thanks for that story, though. That was cute.
Still alive, are ya?
I do try, yeah. That's right, the Regal Sash. That was a pretty good piece of equipment that we got there. I suppose we're probably good to buy these now. Automatically charges random or charge spells. I think I would play Final Fantasy VII Original first, personally. There's an argument to be had for playing Crisis Core first, but I think it spoils a bit of what 7 expects you to experience, right? Which is different for like remakes specifically, right? So like if you're only interested, not you specifically, I'm saying you in the broad term, right? But if you're only interested in playing the remakes and you don't want to go back and play the OGs, then I would say play Final Fantasy VII Remake, then play the Crisis Core remake, the remaster they did, because I'm of the mindset that they released that game for a reason, right? I'm of the mindset they released that game for a reason. They're expecting the players to know that already going into Rebirth. The stuff that happens in Crisis Core, which I won't say out loud in case it's spoilers for anybody that's lurking. So that's where the divide is for me, though. Like, if you're planning on playing the OG version of Final Fantasy VII, I would play that first before everything, right? And then I'd go to Crisis Core, then I'd go to Remake, and then I'd feel pretty good about that. But yeah, that's how I would do it. But yeah, if you're only interested in like playing the remake side of games, then I would absolutely play Crisis Core after for the first remake game and not feel bad about it. Because again, that studio and that group of folks that are making those games, they would not have released that game without a reason, right? They've been very careful and monotonous and meticulous with their universe. They would not make that readily available for everybody to play if they didn't want them to. If they didn't want them to play it.
Me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Sold out. Don't see a reason to buy any of these still. I mean, we're a little low on these Desert Roses, but I haven't had a reason to use them yet. So other things, I mean, we're over 1,000 in a lot of things. So I guess I can buy both of these too. We'll restock on high potions.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
There. Let's sell all our valuables for 3,600 gold. Haven't had a reason to sell any of these yet, so I'm not going to. Okay.
Come again. Oh, don't.
Yeah, and I guess at the end of the day, like, I don't feel too bothered by it. Like, if somebody told me like they were planning on playing 7 original and they decided they were going to play Crisis Core first. I'm not bothered by that. I just think it takes some of the, like, it takes some of the mystery out of it, right? And for me, where I'm like all about plot and all about storytelling, like to take away a piece of the story, right? Feels a little like, it feels a little weird, you know? Feels a little weird to like ruin that experience for yourself. But if people are just interested in like playing it in chronological order, I get it. All subjective at the end of the day.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
Looks like we've got one new hunt. The Dread Comet in Dhalmekia and the Sickle. The hunters of Tabor speak of a wild chocobo that haunts not only the nearby Badlands, but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in the species, and has ripped more than a dozen of their comrades from gizzard to groin and feasted on their flesh. That's a long sentence. The bird is far past taming. It needs to be put down. Okay. Otto? I almost died, Otto.
If you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you?
Not typically, no.
Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items...
Yep, I guarantee it.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Like father, like daughter. Imagine she just had it in there all along. Yeah, dope. I guess we can talk to Vivian, have her tell us about the state of the realm real quick.
Clive.
Vivian.
What is it that you wish to learn? Study it well, Clive.
I do wish I had spent more time looking at this kind of stuff. But I prefer when she just
of the realm is
tells me things.
Clive.
Oh, what do you know? I stole those before I left. Woo! They're all safe. Wahoo.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Lid's ship will
Right.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
You. Oh, and also, as far as July's highlight video, it's going to be mostly Final Fantasy 16 as a warning. So keep that in mind if folks are lurking and they usually watch the highlight videos. There'll be a lot of stuff from Final Fantasy 16.
Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
Yeah, Mid's fine. Nothing in here. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Hide back here, under here. No. All right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Mididol, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
Yeah, good luck.
Sid hid something in Mid's
I'm gonna
first
pee really quick, y'all. I'll be right back.
But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Alright. Thanks for waiting.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Thanks for welcome back. Appreciate it.
Well, did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp.
Got it.
What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Alright, cool.
Who's that?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
go. All right, out of the way.
Right, so you broke it.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
Done.
Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Done. We've done it. How did we get 1,000 gil?
Just the two I was looking for.
Frames are dropping again.
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back.
Then at least try to stay safe.
Long ass ponytail.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
I'll do my best. No promises.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
New side quest. Please, sir, can I have some marble? Tears of Mercy and Blacksmith Blues 3. Please, sir. No. Stop.
The realm's crops are all being harvested early.
I don't know, maybe. What's up, Nigel?
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Yes.
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
Get more soil.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary marble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the marble, I fear ordinary may not suffice.
Of course not.
But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
Great.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Bye-bye.
A few moments later.
Okay. Couple more side quests we have to pick.
He's a surly soaker.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Okay, the marble is in the Whispering Waters in Rosaria.
She can't. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Oh, thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Alright, let's see what she needs.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Mm-hmm. Didn't even tell me which one.
All right, Clive.
This is what we last did.
I'd speak to him again. Well,
shit.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together. Back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
So?
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Mm-hmm.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha.
I've forgotten where this other hunt is. Vecchio. Okay. Off to Rosaria first. Yeah. Where we thought it was going to be. Not surprised. Probably not, right? Probably not. I'd sell it to somebody else and let them eat it.
Right then.
Hard cap you. Yeah, I'd probably still sell it. Like in real life, in game, I'd probably eat it. Because they heal you. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Greg, good to see you. Welcome on in. Yeah, those older games tend to have some weaknesses like that. It is true. Could be worse. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point too. Got the marble flower and a tendril.
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
Okay. The other one was in Dalmechia. Looks like we've got another quest in Lost Wing. I think we have to go up the stairs. Yeah. I think I own the collection of mana too. I just never had a chance to get around to playing it.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls. It's over.
Okay, that takes care of the spiders. The hunt was in Dalmechia. I don't remember where it said it was, though. We'll check when we finish this last side quest and come back to it.
The free cities under sea.
Ready, go? Faster!
Yeah, we don't get to use it very often, but...
This might take a while. Be safe. Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Same, Rose. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Happy Monday.
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck.
I think I'll manage.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama,
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Might be the same voice actor as Blackthorn.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn.
Damn.
That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Well, that went well.
Chief, you've got to do something.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Yeah, kind of Gordon Ramsay style, right?
If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Great.
Time for a spot of hunting, men.
Well, it sure would be nice to be able to do this with my partners that help me fight. Oh, I get the feeling this is going to be the big salamanders.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Yeah.
Straight home now. No holding back.
Larry, good to see you. Happy Monday. I will say that, like, I finally feel strong. Like, and I have felt strong for a while now, but like in this game, I've been feeling strong. Where like for a while there, some of the mobs and stuff were stronger than us. It almost feels like the more Clive got confident, the stronger that he got, and like those mobs stopped being a challenge. I'm glad that it translated like that in the game too. Cause even like the army mobs, right? The Akashic, the goblins, the orcs. He just kind of like tears through them. It's almost like it should be, you know? It's interesting.
No mistakes. That'll do, girl.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
This should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier.
Fuck off. Disrespectfully.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit Coal's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Rose, thanks for the clip.
Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Bye-bye.
Back to the hideaway.
Cole said it was an army of Acacia.
Alright, where was this chocobo at? The sickle. Him here. Probably down in this area. Let's do it. I know we just got back and we could have finished all those side quests off, but I'd rather do it all at once.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Yeah, it's right there.
Straight home now.
Looks like a parrot.
That's not that chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
No stagger bar on this thing. Kind of odd for an A hunt. That lasts a lot longer than I thought. Holy shit. Are you done? Jesus. Dramatic. Sounds like a bad morning true. God. See, like, even that actually wasn't that bad for a hunt. Bad. Anyway, Chocobo down. Let's turn all these quests in.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
The more I hear repeated voice lines, the more I want to, like, sing the praises of games like Hades. Because, like, I never heard repeated voice lines in Hades once. And that's crazy. Like, maybe once. Maybe once. But, like, that's wild. To have only heard a repeated voice line a singular time is insane.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid here. Drifting on waves.
could. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
I like Tarja as a character.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Miss Shirley, how can we let
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young men.
And yet here I am, midless.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Why are you looking at my satchel? My face is up here.
It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When
I was about to say, that if talk is not going to cut it.
The results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
A morbal tendril. So a tentacle. And probably him too. He seemed pretty happy to see it.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Hog. Fucking quest name. That makes our potions better. Consumable potency maximized. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last even longer. So now potions heal for 28% instead of 24%. So a 40% increase. Pretty good. And that means high potions will heal over half our health.
He's a surly soaker.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Next time you handle it. The Ouroboros spell.
Yep. So, what'll it be?
Oh, I can't bake it yet. I need stone tongue and stained loincloth.
Anything else?
And it looks like we get something from the Patron's Whisper as well.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Natalie reports an unexpected surplus in Dalamil's stores, and as a means of showing the town's gratitude for past assistance, has expressed her distinct wish that one Lord Underhill partake in their good fortune.
Here you are.
2,500 ability points is a lot. Genji gloves. Oh, we're almost done.
Delivered yet, I'm afraid.
Wait, I say almost done. That's 1,000 away. We've only gotten 1,685 so far.
All done?
I guess. No other side quests here, so. Off we get.
Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden. Mid! Company!
Hey?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
What's the dog gonna do? Oh, he's gonna fight. That makes more sense.
Here they come.
That's a lot.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
About that offer, Kev?
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
They're all dead. Yeah. That was a good fight. Easy peasy. That's what I mean about feeling stronger, by the way, like.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Uh-oh.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh, God.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Evidently not.
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my earnings? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Roll.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. Is not blood that just runs through an Eden's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one! How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
He's proud of 5.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
Nice, dude. Let's go. Dope. Enterprise escaped. My arse.
Now, mate!
All right, engine full ahead. And hold on tight.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Hmm.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them.
Army time.
Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, there. Oh, oh, oh. Cheerio. Oh, yeah.
He's what I would have expected Sid to be. To be absolutely honest.
We can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like they couldn't bear to be without it. So they made an excuse. Oh. Is that Dion?
Greek of mercy.
Mm-hmm. He walked all the way to Sambrek.
All this.
It's true.
What have I done?
Don't lose it.
My lord.
She's gonna be Ultima. Mark my words. I don't like that she's everywhere. It's too easy. It's too easy. I gotta pee really quick. It's too easy. It makes sense how Ultima knows, right? Has all like the weaves in between and knows how Sid's close or Clive's close to all these people because the medicine girl's always been there. I'm telling you, that's what I think. I get feel it in my bones. All right. Thanks for welcome back. I'm very excited to talk about this with everybody too.
Ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that,
Jill?
All hands! Battle stations!
Fighting time.
Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, gosh!
One of us.
Hard apart! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
She really is. Oh, good, he can fly.
It's now or never. I'll find her.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Through the maelstrom.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Throw this down too. Just get rid of this guy. Got him. Remember when that fight used to take like seven full minutes? Crazy. Ooh, I saw an item.
Ah, you're back.
Leon, thank you so much for the 15 months. Welcome back. No chest, no chest. Hope your week started off well, buddy. Good to see you.
Please, don't kill me. Drop the fight at last. They're all going to die. Watch your spill. I need to hurry.
He's gonna see that they're fighting, yeah. Right. No. It is good.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
True. No. No casters. Hi, frames. Yeah, I'm gonna get the counter off. You really? Still got him. This should take him out. Not. Nah, I got him.
She must be here somewhere.
I'm just a boy. Why can't you feel your leg? What happened? I didn't touch you. Ladders.
Come on, get up!
What happened? King can fight his own battles. Wow, his people are giving up. Right. Up you get. Oop. Oop. I think they were. Unless they were the guards.
Jill!
You came.
Get back.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands.
Fighting time.
Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Uh-oh. He's going like Odin. That bitch on a horse.
In earnest then.
Owie zowie. Yeah, I think it's time for... Whoa, no! The other ship's not gonna get out of that. That's the ship we're on, by the way.
Can you go on?
think so.
Uh-oh.
But to where?
Uh-oh. What?
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade.
I also have a blade.
Soon be painted in black.
I've heard that song. It's overrated.
All that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is.
It's a good image.
But suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos.
True.
Accept your place with the Lord.
No.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
I was tired last time.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to
A little early on the dodge there.
of your duty.
A little early on the dodge there too. Cannot block that. In case you were curious. Broke right through that shit.
Since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
Interesting.
I forgot all this fire and fury. And for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off your shields. Rise,
Shit. Did that not hit him at all? Can't stop it.
Will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield.
Surely that was meant to be lost, right? Like, because that was ridiculous.
Clive.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us, it unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
On their energy, basically.
No.
He would turn them all Akashic.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure.
Nice attention to detail. It has the old sword.
Divine.
Not the one I have currently.
Turn everyone Akashic.
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Jeez. Clive bested. Cool. Cool. Great. Wonderful. You fucking lost, nerd. Thanks. Great. Wonderful.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved.
Release the beast in game.
It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
It'll make you feel better, trust me.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so lone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love.
The fire. The fire is very warm, yeah. Yeah, definitely warm.
What you've always done.
Definitely hot and sweaty. The fire.
And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
sure?
Am I gonna get ice powers?
If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Booty!
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
You're zooming out a little too far. Brighter light, please.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too.
This screams. I won't say that because it might spoil stuff for people who haven't played Final Fantasy VII OG.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Finally. Way too long, dude. Way too long. Even just like ignoring everything that happened before this, you have been sitting naked next to each other for too long. Clive does not have game. He does not. That asshole is a, he's got no riz, zero riz, zero. They should be calling him mid. Good Lord. Right. Jesus. Now, hey, what I do in my private time, he didn't even peek. Nope. Didn't even peek.
Ah, you're back.
Lundy, thank you so much for the tier 2, 26 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate the long time support. Thank you so much for the tier 2 as well. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Especially in a public park. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Torgo's also tired of his shit.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not.
You know, I don't think that's an appropriate way to say it.
There is something we must do first.
I mean, I get it, but maybe public sex, not the flex.
Drake's Stein. The last Mother Crystal.
Oh, we haven't gotten the last Mother Crystal yet. I thought we did get them all.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one.
And the ship's just there, by the way.
Ash will have to wait.
Damn. Nope. The Promise. Damn. Back to the hideaway. Time for some more side quests.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale.
Nope.
But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming.
It's true.
Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. The power of ice. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows several access to several new iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. Shiva's feat Cold Snap can be used to move swiftly right or left, right, forward, or back to either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy. Nice.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
This motherfucker needs to just talk to the blacksmith. Like, good lord.
Clive, anything catch your eye?
Oh my god, there are a shit ton of side quests. So the next time we stream is gonna be like all side quests then, huh? How many? That's 20 hunts that we've done so far. We'll visit the infirmary in a second. I'm not talking to the prick that can't talk to Blackthorn without me over his shoulder. He can wait. Auspicious age. I think Ice Brand. Not much of an improvement, but an improvement nonetheless. Right. See, that looks a lot cooler than the last one did. No pun intended. Nice. A healer's place. Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contrary to what the maddening crowd believes, we physicers are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ill, mend every wound, save every life. The only medicine that will see you home safe without fail is prevention. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. Tarja. I don't like her tone. Sir, I and the other curse breakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. And if it is not too much trouble, I would ask you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Cole.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Alrighty. We gotta head back down to Mid's dungeon.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Canva lost.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today? How was she? The Enterprise.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
No.
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life.
A moment, yep.
It's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification. Let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here.
Spherical echoes?
Echoes, we call them.
Okay.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace.
Maybe.
We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only
Okay, great.
short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
It'll do.
That's a lot of places to go. This better be worth it. And after I talk to Joshua, I guess I will talk to the guy that can't have a conversation with the blacksmith.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
New threads.
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Thinking about Dion. Here's a meanwhile. Double team, huh?
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well.
Water's important. Here, I'll take one off the screen for you. It'll make you feel better.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then ultimately?
Yup.
No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Okay.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
I don't trust her anymore. True.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Nice.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you.
Didn't stop you.
You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. You think sometimes, wouldn't you?
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing at Aoife like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
Alright, I feel a little bad.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so...
Alright, alright, alright. That was the last side quest in the area. It looks like there's another letter to read, but we'll get to that in a minute. Oh my god, look at all of the side quests here. This must be like close to the end game then, right? Gotta be. I'm not asking.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You're here?
I am.
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there.
I'm ready to set them ablaze.
Be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip.
This dude is worthless.
Savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw. Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master.
Yeah.
Leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in.
It's true.
I'm short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight.
Let's equip Shiva. Yep. Launch multiple stars device that upon striking lighter enemies, draw them toward Clive. Can be used in midair. Unleash a river of icicles that greatly knocks enemies back. It's one of those hold ones again. What's this one? I'm on a colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that have become trapped inside it. So I think I'm gonna stick with Ice Age. We'll get rid of the other one. Yeah, right. that would have been not great. We're gonna put Diamond Dust on because that just sounds like fun. All right, let's do it.
You ready for the off then?
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right, you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Did you not just hear the? Did you not just hear the gate?
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines.
I'm ready.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravoj till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Yeah, cheers, Baku. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. That's a big bitch.
All right. Which one of you's first?
Yeah, that's cool. A griffin, huh? Okay. I forgot that that persisted. That Ice Age does a lot of damage. And an AoE too. I almost knocked that thing out before I staggered it. It does look pretty cool.
Is that it?
Is that it? Yeah. Come on.
Apparently not.
There we go. Oh, goody. We haven't seen one of these yet.
They're not getting past me.
The cheeky little chimera. Yeah, Lionel's. Thank you, little bitch, huh? Good parry. Nope, get it down. Uh-oh, I'm not gonna get out of that. Try to get it staggers up as high as we can before we use Diamond Dust. I don't think we're even gonna need to. Yeah, it's over. Goodbye, friendo. That Diamond Dust does a lot of damage. Nice.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
How could you have?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation.
Thank you.
Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. Kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravozh isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravozh what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
Cute.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Shut up.
Even better than I'd hoped.
That man deserves to be slapped.
Sid,
just directly in the face.
I've got something for you.
Oh, cool.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan.
What kind of sword?
There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozh in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork.
They're going to work together.
I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
We're going back right now. We're going back right now. We're going back right now. About to be the shortest I've ever used a sword in my life. Up, up. Is this gonna be worth it? Am I gonna not hate August after this? Probably not. Probably not. He's probably never gonna be in my good graces again.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
Rose, thanks for the clip.
But none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
About to have a cutscene and then making a sword? No. Alright. You bitched out here. You bitched out here. That should have been a cutscene. I'm disappointed.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old.
That means they're gonna make something better.
To earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
Maybe an ultimate weapon?
I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Cute. Give me the sword. Thank you. Thank you. Goddard Damarung? A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that might slay a god. And Ragnarok. Ancient Ashen Legends purports that one day the Age of Dominance will draw to a close in an epic clash of icons that sets the land ablaze, cleansing it of foulness and allowing for its rebirth. A clash they call Ragnarok. Woo! Okay, so I guarantee you that doing all those side quests and the hunts are probably where we get those materials.
So, will it be?
So we do need one more Orichalcum, which means we're gonna have to do another S hunt. It's made out of the Ragnarok. Also need 2 dark steels and 1 primitive battle horn, and those symbols mean they're from hunts, I think. Pretty sure.
And?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you know what? That's just fine. It looks like it unlocks some hunts. Eee! Okay. Check out our new sword. So we currently have on Icebrand. Ragnarok is actually 25 better in both. And we immediately take off the Icebrand. Bummer, dude. I will say, though, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I do like the Icebrand quite a bit, though. So at least we got one quest with it. Let's check out the hunt board. Who's ready to see that S hunt? The Tricephalic? The Tricephalic? The tricephalic? The tricephalic is probably how it's enunciated. The tricephalic? That sounds better. The tricephalic terror. A caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. I contested that it might not be a mirage, a phantasm brought about by the desert heat, but the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes real. Oh dear. And that's what we're going to call this one, folks. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to save this up. We got a lot of side questing to do next time. It looks like we've got ourselves another S hunt, which is going to be its own challenge. Yeah. YouTube, if you made it this far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more Final Fantasy 16 content. Appreciate you being here. And as always, we'll see you in the next one, YouTube. Have a great day. Bye.